Hello everyone, welcome back to my space. If you're new here, I am Mama Stars, and on this channel I share true life stories that touch heart, inspire, and sometimes bring tears to our eyes. These are not made up stories, they are real stories from real people just like you and I. Today's story is the one that broke my heart the most. It's about a young woman who was insulted and disowned by her own mother because she could not bring a man home as a husband. Isn't this unbelievable? I don't know who told Nigerian or sorry, African people that a woman must be married before you must be complete. Of course, marriage is good, but you shouldn't force anyone to get married, especially when nobody is coming for the person's hand in marriage. Yes. Who told you that a woman must be married before she feels complete or before she's complete? Who told us that? This is This very thing is what so many women are facing out there in silence, but they cannot say it. They are crying and crying in silence because of what they go through, the kind of insults they get because just because they are single. And the funniest part is that some that are married, they are not even happy in the marriage. Then why not allow the women that are not yet married to stay until the right one comes? Back to the story. This very young woman is such a hardworking and quiet type of person. She's the first daughter of her family. She stayed in the city where she worked. She's very hardworking. And the good thing about her is that she's so dedicated in the things of God. She doesn't miss any church activity. She's such a good Christian to it. Like, you cannot, there's no activity that is being held in church or anywhere that she will not be there. You know that kind of a Christian. So that fateful Christmas period, she decided that she was going to go to her village and see her parents and her siblings. On getting to the village, after every, the mother started shouting, "You came back again this year without a man? You came back again this year without a husband? All your mates are married, every one of you, all even your siblings, your younger ones, they are all married. What are you still waiting for?" The lady started crying. The woman could not, she still didn't stop. She continued, "This is my husband's house. It is time you go to your husband's house and leave me alone. You keep coming home every Christmas without a man. All your mates, they've already finished giving birth. And even for you to get married, it's a very big problem for you. Why?" You know, that kind of insultive words were just coming out of her mouth. To a point that she had to open up her mouth and said that if you cannot bring any man that will disown you, that in fact you've been disowned, that you cannot bring shame to my family. I did not bring shame to my own family, therefore I will not allow you bring shame to our family. God, oh God, I feel like crying whenever I listen to that very story because it happened. It's a true life story. God. In pain, she returned back to the city where she lived. She went straight to her pastor and started telling her the kind of things she faced. Started narrating the whole story, how her mother had disowned her because there is no man in her life, because there's no husband. The pastor, the man of God, was angered. He was annoyed. He got provoked. And he told this young woman, "Look, we are going to embark on a 3 days fasting and prayer. You were insulted, you were humiliated, you were embarrassed, you were disowned simply because there is no man in your life. Something is going to happen. And that very thing that's about to happen, everybody is going to hear about it. They embarked on these 3 days fasting and praying. On the 31st of December, that same December, a young man from the US, that young man was a member of that church. I don't want to mention the church though. But you know what? Let me just mention it. Grace of God Church. It's a Grace of God Church. This very story I'm telling you about happened in Enugu State. This young man came back and he came to see this pastor. Oh my God. You know the reason he came back? That he came back to come and get married. That his family is already disturbing him that it's time for him to get married. After all, he's the only child. You know that kind of a thing. He came to tell this very pastor, and the pastor was like, okay. And even the pastor was not even maybe thinking about that very lady, because he believed when the right time comes, and he didn't know that that prayer they made was going to be answered instantly. God, you know the way God does his own things. Oh, Jesus Christ. As they were still talking, this young woman stepped in. Oh, Pastor, Daddy, I came to say hi to you. Okay, thank you, this and that. Immediately, this young man jumped up. Do you stay in this community? Do you stay in this city? Do you stay in this place? The pastor said, yes, calm down. What is it? This is the kind of person I want to marry. I've seen my wife. Sorry. Oh my God. This is how I always feel overjoyous whenever I get to this very place. Like play, like joke. This young man married this young woman. And the thing is, the young woman is actually older than him because she was clocking 40. While the young man is in his early 30s, you understand? And you know this our African mentality, like, you're older than him, you born him, now you born him, you want my person where you born, you know that kind of stuff. The young man said no, that no, love knows no age. I love her. I'm going to marry her. And then he married her. They did visa, everything. And the thing is, he said he needed somebody that would be staying with her, that down there, that he doesn't want her to stress herself, especially when she start giving birth. My dear, that was how they did visa for that her mother. Hey, God of mercy. Oh, Jesus Christ. They did visa for her because the pastor told the lady that, look, everything that happened for a reason. Maybe God actually used your mother to make something work, to make something happen. If she had not insulted and maybe disowned you, maybe we would have just been there. That kind of prayer that we made wouldn't have happened, and this kind of thing wouldn't have happened. But this life is very deep. God answers prayers. Okay, they did visa for the both of them, the mother and the woman, and they all traveled to the USA. Hey, Jesus Christ. And this guy I'm talking about, he's very rich. Jesus Christ. Hey, what did you learn from this video? I hope you enjoyed this very story. What did you learn from this story? And before you're leaving, please subscribe to my channel. I beg of you. I'll be bringing to you great stories that you will learn something from. This story is deep, I tell you. Thank God for everything. Please, guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also turn on your notification button so that whenever I post something good like this, you always be there to watch it. Thanks for watching and see you guys on my next video. Bye. Mwah.